Do you need to create more time and space to get the important stuff done? When you want to be liked, are a people pleaser, or are searching for validation and affirmation, you may become a poor guardian of where you spend your time and energy. It really does take practice to say no to others, to say no to time-wasting habits you have fallen victim to in your life. Here are 4 things to look at. Number 1, say no to energy vampires. This means surrounding yourself with people who add to your life instead of sucking you dry. And sometimes it pays to practice affectionate detachment to avoid being pulled into their melodramas. The second thing is to reflect responsibility back to the person to whom it belongs. If you keep rescuing people or doing their work for them, they will never learn, and you will always be doing double time. The third point is to free yourself from unnecessary obligations. There is a time and a place for being on committees, for example, but sometimes you need to take your time and your energy back and redirect it into your relationships or into your work. And the final point is to say no to time-sucking habits. This is probably the easiest one to implement. If you're watching, say, 3 hours of TV every night, and you reduce that just by 1 hour a day, hey presto, you have just gained 7 hours in a week. What could you do with that amount of time? So how do you practice saying no, or giving yourself the opportunity to say no? When someone asks you to commit to something, try and create what I call a buffer zone. And this means giving yourself a bit of space to consider what you really want to do. And perhaps practice saying this, because these things need to just roll off your tongue. That sounds really interesting. Can I get back to you? Thanks for the invitation. I'm not sure what's in my diary. Let me check and I'll give you a call. Can you see what I'm suggesting here? It's just adding in this buffer of space and time so that you empower yourself with choice instead of resorting to that default setting. And then you can check in with your head and ask yourself, is this going to be a distraction, or is it good use of my time? The next thing is to check in with your gut. I was recently listening to online entrepreneur Marie Forleo, who says, if it's not a hell yes, then maybe it should be a hell no. That was quite an empowering thing to listen to, I have to say. And I keep remembering that when I'm making decisions. Does it feel like a hell yes, or does it feel like a hell no? Claim your space, your time, and your energy. And remember that you're exchanging these things for something else. Make sure it's a worthwhile exchange that enables you to get the really important stuff done in your life. How else will you experience a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment? You can say no, and sometimes you really should, more deliberately and intentionally. If this Start Right video added value to you, please hit the red button to subscribe to this channel. If you're not already on my mailing list, click on the link in the description below and you won't miss any of these videos because you'll find them in your inbox. Here's to future-proofing yourself to win at both work and life.